The Old Town Water District is a familiar sight for many of the city's residents, as its large logo is clearly visible from the intersection between Center Street and Main Street. But few residents are aware of what takes place inside the building on a day-to-day basis. I recently spoke with the Board of Trustees to find out what that is. Water in the district comes from several gravel wells on South Spring Street, where the city's water treatment facility is located. During treatment, chlorine is added to the water for purification, and fluoride is added to maintain dental health.
The option was then to leave Old Town to go to the state of Washington. Johnson Outboard Motors was consolidating down from 4 divisions down to 2. We had about 2 weeks to offer them a financial package to have them stay. Within 2 weeks we came up with $700,000 to loan to them. We also wrote a grant for $200,000 and they accepted the deal.
First line of defense is that we can access water from other towns. We have a physical connection with Orono. Orono has a physical connection through their VZ distribution network to Bangor. Bangor can produce water for everybody in the area if it was needed. You wouldn't have the best pressure in the world just because of the elevations that are involved. But in this area, we do have the security of being connected to one another.
I know apparently you can't eat and drive anymore. I don't think you can talk on cell phones anymore. I don't know, basically anything except for like driving you can't do. It seems that way.
From a user drinking a glass of water with a low concentration, would you expect as a health problem? No, but the two concerns is, if we have a little tiny bit of this that's not at a bad level, or a little tiny bit of this that's not at a bad level. Individually, should you be concerned? No. But what happens when you have a little tiny bit of 1,000 different things? There could be additive effects, or there could be synergistic effects. In toxicology, 1 + 1 doesn't always equal 2.
We've all heard the expression that it must be something in the water. Well, researchers at the University of Maine are trying to find out what that is. Here in Old Town, on the shores of the Penobscot River, doctoral student James Killarney and a team of undergraduates from the University of Maine are pulling water samples and testing them using a method called synchronous fluorescent spectroscopy.
What it in a sense gives you a fingerprint of the water, of what's in the water. And these tools allow you to, there's other things in water, say organic carbon, that fluoresce and they give big peaks. And I have to find these trace contaminant peaks within this, the spectral fingerprint.